In this video, you will learn how to create beautiful sky wash paintings, sunrise and night sky scenes. The materials you will need is some masking tape, a thick paintbrush. I've got a flathead paintbrush and a round tip paintbrush for the finer detail, and then some watercolours. You will also need a water pot and a pencil. With your masking tape down the borders of the paper and then create one strip through the centre going from top to bottom as shown in this video. The first step is to draw two wavy lines in the background which will resemble the hills. Once you've done that, take your larger brush, the flathead brush, and take some red watercolour paint for the sunrise and do horizontal strokes from left to right, making sure that that paintbrush does not go into the second paper column. It is fine to rub over the masking tape, that's what it's there for, but try to stay within that white paper space. Once you've done the red, move on to a touch of yellow and then blue at the top and the bottom. You can see I'm using plenty of water to blend my colours in together. I'm not using too much paint and I'm washing my paintbrush between changing colours. Now we move on to the darker night sky scene. I'm using a much deeper, darker blue for the ocean, and when I get into the sky I'm actually going to mix the dark blue with some black to create a darker tone as it is the night, and again just blending that all together. We are not going vertically, we are going horizontally, and that is also using water, enough water to blend those colours together. The next step is to take a long ruler and create a straight line where the ocean meets the sky. Then I'm going to dilute down the black and use that diluted black colour, which was almost a grey, to paint in the background hills. Next we're going to give the ocean some texture using horizontal brush strokes as you see in the video. I'm just using a simple blue and you can do the same on both sides. If you want to use a darker blue for the night sky, just mix a touch of black in with your blue and you'll get the right sort of effect. To give the ocean the right sort of perspective, make sure that when you get to the back of the ocean that your brush strokes are shorter and closer together. You will also notice as they are closer to you in the bottom of the page, my brush strokes become thicker and more spaced apart. Using the thin brush, we're going to take some very deep black and we're going to fill in the mountain or the hills that are closer to us. When finished filling in the black hill, make sure that you find something round to draw around to act as the sun and moon. I have used the top of a glue stick and I'm going to place that just between the background mountains here, and then for the darker sky scene I'm putting it slightly higher up. Then take some thicker paint, that could be poster paint, gouache or acrylic, and I'm using a fine tip paintbrush to fill in that sun and the moon. Both of them will be light. Stars in the night sky, we will take some either tissue paper or regular paper and cover up the paintings where we do not want the stars. So once that is covered, then you need to make sure you've got enough white paint and water on the end of your paintbrushes and simply tap the brushes with each other until they create a splattering effect of stars. Now our paintings are dry, we're going to peel back the masking tape very slowly and very carefully, making sure we don't rip into the original paper. And finally, to finish off our painting, we're going to add some more of that white paint as a reflection on the surface of the water. Make sure that that paint is slightly fatter and more spaced out towards the bottom of the page to show the perspective.